So we finally did get a lot of those big prints to get sold off into. As we see now, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful cover. I mean, not cover. I hadn't covered yet, so it was a beautiful. It's been a beautiful trade, beautiful fade off so far. And it looks like it was trying to hold in that 350 area. So if it doesn't hold the 350 area, um, then maybe we do get that the flush here, down below the 338 into the uh high to mid, the low the low 330s, uh low 330s and mid 20s. So that's why I'm looking to cover anyway. About right in here, 326 is the cover range for me, and I think that'll put me over 25K. So I'll be extremely happy and ready to trade off that tomorrow. I got pretty close on the last pool. Just as long as this stays, I mean, if it stays heavy, I mean, of course it's due for a bounce soon. But if it stays heavy, then then I know we get a cover somewhere close there. Even if it bounces, we still can get that cover with the late day fade. So 4.5 average is beautiful right now. 71.88. Look at that. Starting to test the lows again. Low threes. This might test the low threes. 30s, low 330s. Heck, this might go mid to low 320s. If we get a big enough pull here. You can see a wall of buyers. Just got taken out. I had a 321. Uh, Good. It didn't leave. So I had a 321. Not necessarily, yeah, cover, limit cover. And I was thinking it was way, I mean, not way too low, but I was thinking it was a little low. Um, Now I'm not thinking that as much. Um, because the strength is still pushing this thing down, and it's trying to firm up right in here. Uh, I'm up 22% on the trade, which is beautiful. Um, but yeah, especially when you're trying to hit this at like a certain key point. Oh wow, that just hit. This is really trying to test that low. It looks like it's trying to test the low. I thought it would have firmed up a little bit better right in here. You know, I thought it would have firmed up a lot better, to be honest with you. Um, so now, you know, it's starting to firm. It looks like it's trying to start to firm. There's a heavy wall of sellers right here at the 343 level. Um, and this is about where, I felt it could get down to. But I mean, it got down so fast down here. And it's not bouncing. So this could have a huge, huge drop. Let's watch and see if it tests the 338 level, which was the previous low. So let's get out of this daily and look at this. 343 has a wall of buys, but there's the wall of sellers. Looking to take out the wall of buyers. This looks really nice. Oh wow, this could really go. This can really go under here. This can really go under here, guys. I mean, it's testing at 340s. 341. Look at those wall of sellers versus those wall of buyers trying to hold this up. Bam! It just snapped right under. It snapped right under. And now it's trying to hold that 341 area, the 340ish area. The new low is 335. I mean, this is a lovely, lovely stock. Uh, and it's trying to firm here. And it looks like it could firm here. But there's a wall still here. I mean, there's a legit wall. But it looks like it's starting to get taken out by the buyers. So now you can see it kind of bouncing. Now you can kind of see the strength on this side, or the immediate strength is now for this side. But 345 is really looking, to firm up, but it's looking to have a bounce here not even midday-ish. It's around 1 o'clock, so it's around midday. A really great trade so far. I like being able to move in and out of different monitors. But beautiful trade so far. Um, I've already stated my worst case scenario. My best case scenario is still intact due to the fact of the heaviness of this chart. This is not bouncing strongly. And I'm looking at the volume here at the bottom. This could be bouncing, but right now it's not bouncing as strong. Uh, so I'm looking, and no, I'm not knocking on wood for it to go down. It just looks as if it's going down. I don't believe in that knocking on wood stuff, because I am a Christian, and we don't believe in, those wise tales. This is beautiful. This is by far the best day so far. I mean, that I've had. Um, it's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better for me as I trade and just grow in the craft. You can look at this. Here we go. In my mind now, I'm always thinking this has to have some sort of bounce, right? Like, even if it's not that big, um, this thing, in my mind, like, this has to have some, and maybe this is it right here. It starts to try to bounce. I'm not panicking at all with the cover. Still 3 hours left in the trading day. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm looking for a lower cover. What I'm looking for, not just a lower cover. I'm looking for, whenever this finishes the bounce or whatever, right? I want to see it start to fade off, strong selling action, and I want it to test this support level and crack and fall. So I want this support level of the 335-ish area to actually fall in. That's what I'm looking for. An end of day, maybe an end of day fail break, and maybe it gets 319-ish, somewhere in here. But I'm looking for a fail break, and it might, do some funky bounce later on. I don't want to predict how it's going to be after hours. That's not what I want. What I want is, I mean, it pulled here. I think it could go lower. The way it's already shown weakness, maybe it tests this level. You know, the 320s, 319s is the end of the day. I don't know. Um, but I'm thinking lower, a little bit lower. After this bounce, tries to hold, can't hold, cracks under. It shows some real weakness. So that's what I'm looking for today.